So if I said to you, Mike, we're going to do a ride where we start in Lancaster, we cycle out into the Yorkshire Dales, then into Cumbria, towards Dent up Barbondale, went to Sedbergh, then to Kendal, then we ended up near Windermere, and then we ended up on a boat would you believe me?
Of course I would, Darren, because I've done it with you, innit, you know.
We've just done it, and here's the ride. It's the 24th of June 2023. We've had the summer solstice, we've got loads of daylight at the moment, we've got Kirby Lonsdale behind us, and I've told Mike we'll take him on a road that should blow his mind. So Mike, I'll welcome your thoughts when we get on this climb.
I already like it. I'm in a serious mood today.
This is serious
No
mode.
joking about today. I might drop the odd joke and that, you know.
Alright.
I know the viewers like it, don't they?
I'm not sure what they're like these days. Am I getting bit? Ow. So anyway, we'll catch you later because we're going to head towards Dent on this beautiful little back lane that takes us through Barbondale.
Oh yeah.
And it really is stunning.
Oh yeah. Through the Barbondale.
Have you had your sugar puffs?
No, I don't have cornflakes, have I?
That's alright.
So welcome back to another bike riding video, people, and what a cracker we've got in store for you today. And if we look at the map, that's our base in the northwest of England. And looking in more detail, you can see where we set off today from Pine Lakes, which is located just off junction 35 of the M6 North, with Carnforth and Morecambe nearby. And so as you can see, we're underway, and having passed through Kirby Lonsdale and over the River Loon at Devil's Bridge, we made our way towards Barbondale, which is where we are right now. And at this stage, Dent wasn't too far away, as we then made our way towards Sedbergh and then on towards the Lake District, with Kendal shortly after, before having a spot of lunch at Bowness-on-windermere, where we found a great little cafe called Dan's Shack right on the water's edge, and at this stage we'd cycled 42 miles. So let's get back to the ride, where we're riding along Bannerigg Brow, about to meet up with Barbondale Road. We've cycled about 12 miles, and the views ahead were absolutely stunning.
This is fantastic. I'm not just saying it.
No.
You're going through a glacial valley. It's mind-blowing. It's amazing.
No, it's stunning. It's I've never seen anything like it. And then all there, Gaz,
Yeah.
you got your cannabis.
What?
Cannabis?
That's not cannabis, it's the ferns.
Oh, your cannabis. Don't they come and pick them? Oh, that'd be wrong. Got the wrong country.
Where have you been going on holiday? Got a tailwind.
Yeah.
All you can hear is Mike going blinking heck, but it's not blinking heck. It's incredible. He's losing the superlatives now to put in front of what he's looking at.
It's not Way of the Roses, is it?
No, this isn't Way of the Roses, no.
Listen.
We're in that territory, but it's not on here, this one.
This one near Hocklington.
Well, that's way over.
Yeah.
So the actual climb of Barbondale Road is 2 3/4 miles, where the summit is 990 feet above sea level and the elevation gain is 365 feet from the valley below. And so having crested the summit, it was time to have some fun on the descents, where we dropped down towards Gawthrop. We've got Mike there on the left, I'm coming through, and this is part way down the top section, and we'll just skip forward a bit more now. We've got the pace a bit higher. A lovely green foliage either side, it gives you a real sense of speed as we're coming down here. Also mindful of blind corners. Out of the saddle there, just keeping an eye there on the road signs. We've got a steep section ahead here. I'm always near the brakes, feathering, just reading the road. Trying to judge my speed, looking at the corners I can use. I'm mindful it's quite damp in sections as well. I'll take on this right-hander here. Left-hander, and there's a little village at the bottom, and we got down in one piece. And what a blast it was as well.
That was the descent from the backside of Barbondale, and it was damp. Be careful there, don't we?
Yeah.
Signpost there, Millthorpe 5, Sedbergh 6, Dent 3/4, Ingleton 11. I don't quite know how to say this, but this is the second ride I've been with Mike, and he's got another puncture. He had one the other week. Them inner tubes.
TPU inner tubes. Don't bother.
Well, that looks like a condom to me.
Well, don't bother with TPU or latex. Just not reliable. For these roads.
I use Halfords £4 ones. They're thicker than my tyre walls.
Lightweight inner tubes and racing tyres don't work on these kind of rides, and the actual inner tube burst on the seam from heavy braking on that descent, and the heat build-up from the rim expanded the air and blew out the inner tube. And for me, the marginal performance gains that lightweight inner tubes and tyres can offer are far outweighed by choosing a more reliable tyre brand with inner tubes that can cope with the hardier country lanes that we cycle along. And I have spoken to Mike about this. But getting back to the ride, we're in a very remote place here, heading towards Sedbergh Golf Course, and this is also a gated road with the River Dee on our right, and the River Rothay isn't too far away, and we've cycled about 22 miles at this point.
We've just come down this valley. That's the way to Dent. That's Mike. These are the lovely How Girls, and Sedbergh's here. We want to be getting somewhere over them hills there towards Killington and then towards Kendal. Looks overcast, but believe me, it's muggy. It's warm.
Do I look good?
You do.
Oh, thanks. Do I look like pro? Easy peasy, innit, when you know how. Keep turning into allergies.
And for me, the marginal performance gains.
Even with me.
What, how to open a gate?
Yeah.
And so next we're heading for Sedbergh,
Sedbergh.
where we got on the A684 and crossed over the River Lune at the Lincoln's Inn Bridge. Then we had a tough little climb, which took us up to junction 37 of the M6, near Killington, which is known as the Black Horse Climb. And we'd covered about 28 miles at this point, and where we are here is a key section on many coast-to-coast routes. And the descent down the A684 into Kendal isn't too bad at all. You can carry some good pace.
So it's been a cracking ride so far. We've done 34 miles. This is Kendal. And we got some speed up coming down into Kendal, I'll tell you that. And we're about 9 miles from Windermere, so that's not too bad.
So I left Kendal and went along Windermere Road, which is the A5284, and it can be quite busy, where it meets up with the A591 at the Plumgarth roundabout. Then we took the B5284 exit, which is Crook Road, and it's also signposted for the Hawkshead Ferry, which is perfect for us, which would then take us all the way to Lake Windermere.
We're climbing on the B5284. It's a lovely road, it's lumpy, but it'll take us towards Bowness, and then we could get the ferry across towards Hawkshead.
And like I just alluded to there, it's a great little road, but it's also lumpy, which means you're going uphill slowly or downhill quickly. And it's these kind of undulations that can take its toll on your legs towards the end of the ride. So you've got to be fit and you've got to be training through the week. But anyway, we was near Crook now.
Crook!
Or is it Crook?
Okay, this is the boundary of Windermere now, at 40 miles, more or less.
And we're very near the cafe now. Crook Road comes to an end as we meet Kendal Road, which is the A5074. And looking on the map there, you can see where we take a left and a quick right onto Longtail Road, which is the B5285, and that'll take us all the way in to the cafe as we head towards Windermere Marina Village.
So we're just about to meet up with Windermere, Mike, and Bowness.
Yeah.
Been alright, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's really good. So this is where the cafe is. I found it on Google Earth last night. It's just down there. So we're in this wooded area. The ferry's that way. And Mike's down there already. No black puddings though. That's a warning. So be prepared. Sausage and egg, yeah. Lovely, cheers, thank you.
You're welcome.
So this is Dan's shack. Mike. It's Dan's shack. Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
Looks like Mike's doing his Quordle or he's on Strava.
Oh, come on, we've got a friend. Come on. Yeah, come on. You can feed these with your hand normally. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Have a go. Do you want a bit? Come on, here. I'll put it there for you then. There, how's that? Is that easier for you? There.
Getting out of me.
Oh, come on, Mike.
No.
Right, time for my dinner. He's looking at you there saying, come on, fill me up. Beanie.
But anyway, it was time for my lunch now.
Sausage and egg. And what you on, Mike? Is it bacon and sausage?
It's alright, that. It's a fresh bat. Really good.
Yeah?
One of the better ones, that.
One of the better ones.
And then the robin came back for a bit more.
Look at it, dude.
Yeah. Lovely. You alright, go on.
And then Mike wanted to go. I think he thought it was a budgie.
First time. Did you get that on tape?
I think I did. Well, I haven't got it work first time. It's been to me twice.
No, I meant first time for me.
Yeah, but
I'm just a natural with the animals.
no, it's got used to me. You're not Dr. Dolittle.
I am.
No,
I am.
I've got it going.
No, no. No, first time you kept going like that and he wasn't having it. And then my fair hands. I put it out first time, boom, gone.
But it got you didn't want to give it anything at
Got
first.
to do little.
You didn't want to give it anything at first, did you?
No, but
And you were going to eat all that on
first
your own.
time, though, you know, I'm like the Australian guy, what's he called?
Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Was it Steve Irwin?
Him, yeah.
Mike's now saying at first he had his reservations, but now that sandwich is in his top three. Top three. That's good for you, that. That's good. That's good. No black puddings, and also, what is it, no scones. But we're on carrot cake, aren't we? And the robin's already had a big piece of mine there. Right, are we ready?
And now we had a ferry to catch. And in all honesty, Mike did not know anything about this. When we got there, he couldn't believe what we were about to do. There's no other way of putting it. He actually thought I was pulling his leg. If you turn right from the cafe here, you just come straight to the water's edge.
Not every day you see that, is it, Mike?
Helps, aren't it?
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't know who was the more excited, me or Mike.
Mike's just realised we're getting on the ferry. You didn't know. He thought we were joking. Yeah, it's alright, yeah. Yeah. So have a look at the front. Yeah. Yeah, that way, then that, yeah.
Somebody's not used the boots very much, have you noticed?
These?
They're shiny, they are.
Oh, clean him at the cafe.
He's got OCD, that can't clean him. Use totally little toothbrush round his ears. That's him all over.
It is. Motorbikes off first, then the cars, then the cyclists and pedestrians. Have a good one. Cheers.
No mud.
At the time of recording this, it cost £2 to go on the ferry, and they wouldn't accept cash, so you had to pay on your card or on your phone.
It's all part of the adventure, eh?
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it? Good day out, isn't it?
Got talking to their mountain bikers, they're from London. And they're not used to all these hills.
No, they didn't talk proper.
You can't say that, Mike. Don't get any better than that, does it?
So that was the lovely little lakeside village of Coniston we just passed through there. And we cycled on the A593 then, towards Torver, and then took a left onto the A5084. And this is a great stretch of road. The pace can be pretty quick too.
We've done about 53 miles here. We're on the A593, we've got to get on this. We're not doing the back road with Coniston on the left at the moment. We're going to get along here, move down the road a bit further south. A nice pace, cool breeze.
I've got Mike here on the front. He's not quite been my lead out man, but then I wanted to take the pace up a little bit higher. I came through there and I was all over the road taking really nice lines and just throwing the bike around and just basically really enjoying it. And like I always say, we're not racing, but I always know if I up the pace, Mike, he won't hesitate and he'll be on my wheel. And a bit of inside information, Mike is also known as Wheel Sucker, as well as being called the Black Pudding Man. And at this point here, we'd passed the halfway mark. There's a cracking right-hander there, and you can see I'm not really pedalling that much, just carrying the speed through. And if you want to have a bit of fun on open roads, know your limits, have a blast, and try to keep it safe all the time.
So we've covered 60 miles now and gone over Spark Bridge and we're on this nice little quieter lane. We're going to drop down now towards the estuary and the coast, Grange over Sands area. We're going to get on the 590 now, ditch Spark Bridge, 590, blast it down here, then head towards Haverthwaite and get on the quieter lanes again.
Cark.
Yeah, we're in Cark.
Cark. Whatever that is.
Can't beat Cark.
Beyond, innit?
Cark.
Cark.
We're going to have a little stop. We've been here before at this little corner shop. Not far off 70 miles. It's got really warm as well. Proper close, really muggy. So yeah, get some sugars now. Definitely some sugars. I've also bought a load of Kendal mint cake. I'll take these home actually for like a gift. Look at that, chocolate and mint. Oh, don't break me teeth. Oh yeah.
And so after the refreshment, we had a great little climb up Jack Hill near Flukeper. And you can see there the camera was getting quite blurred because of all the humidity. And Grange over Sands was next.
We're now dropping into Grange over Sands. What a great little descent that was. We've got some fantastic views ahead of the whole of the bay. We've got to get right round that bay as well.
So this is Grange over Sands, which was once a very popular seaside resort in the 19th century. And the local shops and restaurants in the area reflect this in their architecture. And there's also a local weather climate here, where the weather is influenced by the Gulf Stream, and it's still popular today with holidaymakers.
We're on them lovely flat lanes now, Meathop's ahead of us, Grange over Sands behind, and this reminds us of Cheshire really, to be honest. It's super flat, and we have got the benefit of the wind kind of helping us a bit. How's it going, Mike?
Yeah. Alright. Only 200 miles to go.
And just listen to them carbon rims on the tarmac. It's fantastic. And this is a great section of road here. This is Cove Road. And that's Cove Road Beach on the right there. And I passed that on the last video. Good pace, always good pace along here. Little dip. And again, like I keep saying, you're in the flatlands around here. And we're cycling on Route 70 or Route 700. And if you look at the Sustrans maps, you'll be able to find all this information out. And there's a great shot there of Mike with White Scar and Ravens Crag in the backdrop as we cycle down Heather's Lane. And we're making our way towards Milnthorpe at this point. And you know what? There's some absolutely fantastic cycling countryside around this part of Cumbria and in places further on down, in Lancashire as well.
This is what it's all about, Mike! Yeah. Look at this! Pan Flats! Just look how pan flat and straight this road is. We've gone a bit quick there. Mike's on the drops there nearly. He's looking very aero. This is now nearly 24 miles an hour. You know, and we're just enthusiasts. But these roads, you can ride at this pace. And this is why we come out. We're going to the mountains, we're going to the Dales, the fells and the flatlands all in one ride. So that's outside. Climb out of the place now and get towards Silverdale. Nearly 90 miles done. How was today's ride anyway?
Yeah, it was good, enjoyed it. We did a bit of everything, didn't we? Everything. The sandwich was good.
Sandwich?
Yeah, can't fault it, can you? Good, decent weather.
Yeah.
Change, isn't it? And,
yeah. He's playing at it, I'm telling you, he just plays at it all the time. Right, there's no cars, Mike. Quick, talk.
So here's another ride I did on my own to Ollingworth Lake.
No, where are you going with this?
I don't know.
Right. So we're just going onto the main road there. Hey up! You like the look of my back wheel, don't you? As well, I've noticed.
What?
He went on the front for a few miles.
How was that? Don't forget it.
Yeah, but then keep moving.
Oh.
Into the Lake District and into the Yorkshire Dales.
Yeah, Yorkshire Dales.
But
we're going to go pub now and get smashed.
no, we're not.